Hello everyone, welcome back. Dancer here, and today we are working on getting the Formosan black bear. That's right, I learned how to pronounce. Yay! Um, yeah, so in this episode, I am actually really happy with how things go. Here we are just getting some more terrain, fun terrain, and then going to get a shop and habitat for the Formosan black bears. And yeah, just a fair warning. I am about to be in a thunderstorm, and my cat does not like storms at all. So if you hear meowing, that is why. Also, if you hear a thunderstorm, that is why. So here, I I always struggle with this. I always make it way too not steep enough, and then there's always like not I don't know, it just yeah, I need to work on that. But we were able to finally get this path to come down here, and yeah, it looks a little weird right now, but trust me, it turns out great. And everything that, sorry for this little pause right here. um our I believe I was like recording this. I recorded this a couple days ago. I think I was being a little bit distracted while I was recording this. Sorry about that. I thought I took all of those out, but just one. So here we are getting a couple more food and drink vendors, as well as a bathroom and an ATM. That is one thing I actually going to add to the list in this episode, is add a so hopefully we'll remember that. And yeah, um, jumping in the window right behind me might be a bug or something. George, stop it, George. Lay down, you know, kitty. Yeah. So still working on adding this building in. I'm really happy with how this turns out, by the way. I'm so happy. Like, I don't think it could have been any better. But we actually do need to add a couple of um the um the what was I saying? Add something. Oh yeah, we need to add the some more decorations to get the buildings all the way up to 100%. I believe we leave it off at like 90% or something. I think my cat can see the thunderstorm. And yeah, now he's meowing. So yeah, we're just doing this little ramp back up to 0 meters. I've kind of got a little plan. I think I have like the next 2 episodes planned out with the zoo wise and what we're gonna do. So stay tuned. Some pretty fun things. I'll give a little sneak peek now, or not, but like a little sneak hearing. We're going to add like a flower garden with some animals and a walkthrough habitats, and it's gonna be awesome. Comment down below what you think those two habitat animals are going to be that are going to be in next episode. And good luck. No prize for the winner because I don't have anything. Yeah, so here I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a rock wall. So that is what we are doing. I figured I don't want an animal over here because that would take away from the Formosan black bears and from the Siberian tigers that we have right next door. And in zoos, you pretty much have to walk to the next animal. They're not just like one animal after the other. So that is what we are doing here. We are adding like a little pathway here. And I think it turns out really great. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, still gonna be at this for a little bit, but Yeah. Um, to talk about. I need to plan this out a little bit better. Talk about while I'm waiting for the next little bit in the time lapse. Um, I did get new music last episode and this episode. Did anyone notice? Does anyone like it? Does anyone care? Do you like the music? Do I need to turn it up? I think I need to turn it. I think I'm gonna add, or I'm gonna turn up the music. Or if you can hear, he's got the zoomies right now because I think he can hear the thunder. But I'm wearing headphones, so I can't. Um, it hasn't started raining yet, but the thick of the storm is usually like right when it starts. Then pull up the radar just to at while we add some trees in. Now I was gonna go with these big trees because I was only searched or sorted by taiga biome. But then I searched or went by Asia taiga, and I realized that those probably don't fit in this area. There I was just kind of looking at what other trees are around, and yeah, I noticed that they weren't in it, and so I kind of wanted to stick to what was in the surrounding area. And duplicating this and flipping it around took me so long. I don't know why it did, but it did. And yeah, well, now we got that done. And we're gonna start on the Formosan black bears. Um, yeah, using the little down thing trick, the stamp down trick that I talked about a couple episodes ago. Um, and we're gonna have a little down or area down here, like a little den, shelter, sleeping area. I was gonna do the lake that I'm gonna add um, in or by using the push tool. Then I decided that I needed to stamp tool, and I'm glad that I did, although I do change it up quite a bit. But I'm really happy with how it ends up looking, and let me tell you, the Formosan black bears are so cute when they go swimming, and well, they're just cute all around. I didn't realize how cute they were gonna be. I also thought that they were gonna be much larger, but that's not the case. I should have paid more attention to their size, but all is good. I'm still really happy with how this habitat turns out for them. And yeah, I believe we get all of their needs done and stuff like that. So here last episode or a couple episodes ago, I talked about Discord. And here I actually got a tip from Discord to use natural barriers rather than like the brick barriers that we do have for the Siberian tigers. So I'm going to try to implement that a little bit better. Try to stay away from the natural the natural barriers or the not natural and use the natural. And yeah, moving the back entrance or the habitat gate of Siberian tigers to back here. I figured this is going to be like a little back area, like the main back area for the keepers and other staff. And so you will see that we are going to add a couple other buildings in for the staff in just a second. I believe I add in the quarantine and a staff area. I think I was going to add a vet surgery, but couldn't really find a good place to put it. I can rearrange that if we see it's necessary in the future. But I do I can foresee that this would be the main area that we could have a couple of different animals, all their habitat gates to, connecting wise. So we will come to that when we get there. Yeah, here just making sure there weren't any holes. And I noticed that it needs to be a grade 4 enclosure. So I was gonna do this brick, but then I did not like the look of it. So we end up going with a glass, which is only grade 2. So I hope it works. And if we have problems in the future, this is past dancer telling future dancer that I told you so. Stick with your gut. But if it doesn't work, we can just go to null barrier and then change it to a construction piece, because all construction pieces are basically the concrete. So yeah. And yeah, it was actually pretty difficult to align this top to the glass there. And I wanted to add rock to it to make it look kind of like a rock cave, but using the roof there to get it just done easy and simpler. Yeah, I do want to go back now that I'm looking at that rock wall and add some greenery. So I think I'm going to add that to today's list as well. And yeah, rock greenery. Perfect. We've got a lot to do today. I hope you guys are excited. And yeah, I'm very excited with how this all turns out. And yeah, we are finally getting them in, the Formosan black bears in, to make sure that we have all of their needs met. I believe this habitat is double the size of what they need, so that is perfect. We will be able to get, actually I don't think we can get many more in, but we can do a lot more decorations and rocks and other rock formation, natural formation that they normally wouldn't be able to have, or that are non-traversable. So yeah. Thinking about the rocks on top of the roof there, I'm imagining that they're like plastic rocks, so they're not like real rocks and stuff, because that wouldn't really make sense. On a thin layer of tin couldn't have thousands of pounds of rocks. So imagine they are like plastic, really lightweight, really just there for decoration. But it looks good in that sense. I went with the bamboo. I think it's the water bamboo, something like that. I don't know. But I like the look of it. I almost use it like a lot in this area. You know, when you see something for the first time that you really like, and then you just keep going back to it without realizing it. That's what I kept doing with this. Like, you'll see me kind of pull that back up a couple of times, and I'm like, oh wait, we already did this. Can't do anymore. Yeah, I did notice that when we got our Formosan black bears off of the animal trading, I think one of them was sick or injured or something, because after quarantine it was immediately taken over to the vet surgery, and so that is why it just arrived in the habitat. But people are happy with it. Oh my goodness, I'm sure you guys probably heard that. Cat is going oh my goodness. Also, I did not cut that very good. Sorry about that. My editing thing does this weird thing where it will hold on to that last frame when I speed it up. And yeah, so sorry about that. I might cut it out if I remember. I might not, so sorry if I didn't. But yeah, adding some more rocks in here to give the bears more of like a hike down, if you say, or if you will. I don't know. I like how this turns out a lot. And this is actually a separate day of recording. I did it in a couple of different days because now I am working more than I was before. So yeah, sorry if the videos go down in quality for the next month or so. I will be starting school soon as well. And yeah. Update on the storm that is coming. It is not storming yet, nor is it raining yet. But like I said, you might be able to hear the thunder, but I can't because I'm wearing headphones. So yeah, I saw this on, I believe, the Lady Designer's series that she has going on right now, where it's kind of like a walk path up to the animals, to get a better look at them from the top angle. And I kind of wanted to do that here because I thought it would look nice. And yeah, going around that whole barrier with stone because I realized I didn't do that yet. So yeah, and my thought here is if people want to see it, they can go and look at the bear. But if they don't want to, they can just keep walking by and they won't have a bunch of people standing in their way. And then we can add some more benches there as well. Because I noticed we don't have many benches in the zoo yet. That is already on the list to do. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I'm stretching right now. I'm recording very early than what I normally do because of working and such things like that. Yeah, adding some more rocks around, just trying to make it feel more at home for the Formosan black bears. Although I didn't really do much research as what their home environment is. But I believe it's something kind of like this. I mean, they are from a Asia temperate biome, and tropical. We didn't do much tropical in this area, but that's okay. Actually, one thing we should check is the bear's temperature and make sure that we have that all covered. And one thing I did while I was recording the time lapse, but I don't think I got it on camera. I was looking at the guest thoughts, and I noticed a lot of them were saying that the camels had too much plants in their habitat. So I did go and delete some of the plants. So I believe they're all green. We will check that in the live episode. But yeah, just adding some more greenery, making it more foresty and fun. When I think of a zoo, I think that they are really pushing to have green, lots of trees, lots of like recycling, like really care about the earth. And so that is kind of what I'm going for. Just gonna add a ton of trees everywhere. You can see that these are probably gonna be our natural trees. And yeah, another thing touch on episode is the entrance, because still haven't done much since episode 2, and I do want to finish that area out probably sooner than later, so we can work on doing that. Sorry, I keep yawning. Okay, Jan is gone. Yep, now Jan is gone officially. And yeah, I really like how this all turns out. Here we're just upgrading our staff. We're getting close to the end of the time lapse. I think here is when I started noticing that we don't have much for the staff or much for like security and stuff like that. We are now going to add the building here. I'm kind of indifferent on how I feel about this building. I definitely know I could have done a better job on it. So let me know what your thoughts are. If I get like the same opinion on it, I will definitely go ahead and change it up. We did 2 windows there, and they're kind of thrown in random spots. But mainly because we couldn't really add any. I wanted to make sure that when people were looking out of the windows, they didn't see land. That would be kind of weird. Why is this building and this path so sunken down when they could have just like raised it up and then done like less work for us? You know, it's kind of what I'm thinking, or what people's thoughts are. Oh my goodness, I just saw a sneak peek down the Siberian tiger habitat, and it is packed in there. Wow, I didn't expect that many people to be there, although that is our highest guest appeal animal in the zoo, so it makes sense. Adding some more rock wall. I hope people don't feel claustrophobic, but that is kind of what might happen in this little area here, because you have big rocks on both sides of you walking down. We should add some more education signs there, like conservation education, because we don't have much of that, so we can probably add that in there. Yeah, just adding some more trees. I noticed that when I flipped that around earlier, I didn't actually fill in the middle there. That is what we're doing, adding some more rocks on this side of the building. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know what you would like to see, what animal or region we should do next. Yeah, we did the building there before I got distracted. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm back to the building. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the next region that we should do. Right now we are pretty much doing Eastern Asia taiga biome. So yeah, let me know what you think we should do next. Oh, and here, this is a trick I saw on YouTube. If you have a line in the game, like here I stacked those 2 pillars on top of each other, and it wouldn't go like along the building. So there's a button on there that you can add. Oh, I hear the thunder now. But you can adjust the thing of the like where the lines are going, and you can like adjust it to the building that it was on. That is how I did that. I can now see that pillar clipping. Not sure if it's just like a glitch or if it's like fix that now. I'm thinking it's gonna be that now. So I don't know why, but here I was struggling with the roof so much. So I kind of made it good enough, and yeah. And I really wish that there was a 4-meter tall peak, like a center one, but there isn't, so that's why we go down to the 2-meter high one. And yeah, or at least there isn't in this type of roof thing. Let me know how you think of that. I think it looks kind of like a barn, which is fine for me. We do have to add the temperature in to the area there. Here we're just going and adding some more decorations. Don't really know. I was kind of over it at this point. But that's about it for the time lapse. let's jump into the real time. Alright everyone, welcome to the live portion of today's video. I want to make sure. Let's go ahead and unpause. And I believe just barely. I actually turned that up. That you guys. Okay. Also, I am still in the thunderstorm. This whole episode is basically in a thunderstorm. I hope you guys enjoy. That actually makes me wonder because I'm like looking at a pond right outside my house. And I wonder when it rains in the game, water effect, which I'm sure it does. Here we have one of our Formosan black bears. This is our female that we have. And magnificent. All these people so happy to see her. And it is snowing, so actually let's go ahead and pause because that is actually on the list that we need to check on is the temperature, which is okay from 0 to 40. So we will heaters because it's about to get real cold. Let's go. And then probably get a couple. Oh, we got one swimming. Maybe one here. Let's set those temps down to probably like 5. Range of 20. Set you to 5. I realize I could copy and paste or like duplicate them, but I don't mind this. 5. That should be plenty for them. Check on. I don't want it to affect the people. I just want it to be on the inside of this building. Oh. That's about right. A little bit. I noticed this isn't really like a building. I think it's fine. Let's. Oh, of course, you're going to like where there isn't. Then you could be like, hey, I'm too cold. I don't like temperate. There's not much snow. Like most of the habitat is covered. That's good. Let's get some heaters in this building. Look at all the people in here. Is it warmer? I believe it is warmer, right? It's like warmer inside. Let's make it like nice and warm. That is thunder, my dudes. I noticed I didn't even cover the shops up. Let's quick do that. We can do that. Then at least won't. Maybe that'll actually help with the architecture. We'll go windows. Oh no, walls, and then arches. Thought that was way too easy. Not plaster. Stone brick. There we go. That is good enough. Sure, why not? Okay. Back to what we were doing. Adding some... I would add some coolers, but it doesn't get that hot because we are in the taiga biome. So I don't that being... I'm gonna turn this one to 10 with a radius of... I'll do... Let's see how that is up. Back in. Research complete. Yay! We actually got the first one done. Cool. This is a busy area. Wow. I am so surprised with... Let me see good. We have Grape Shot Juice, and we got Great Fox Coffee, which I'm sure a lot of people are preferring coffee right now over the water, but it looks like that's... Yeah, we do have some people warming up, coming in here to warm up, as it is 3 outside. Be cold. But I only like to do heaters in the area, like the housing. What is this temp in? That's a cool... 15 in this building. Maybe up this one to 15. Get everyone a little more toasty. That would be fine by... It is about to warm up outside too. So that is good. Okay, next thing on the list. I tend to like just kind of get away from the lists. We need to add more education. Best education. We don't have any education. So let's go ahead and get that in. Let's pause. Facilities. There it is. Wow. And then we'll come back and decorate this, I'm sure. I don't want to cut off too much of sight. Maybe we'll put the board there. Find it. We can really jack this up. This is basically what we have in this area. Get everyone that is here. I don't like that it goes outside of the building, but kind of just the way the game... I think that is good. And it covers everyone that's in the building and hear about Black Bear. Actually, we're gonna shrink it down and then we'll just get another speaker here. Because I really don't like having that outside of... oh, you're not in power? Are? Why... you red? Speakers overlapping. No, it's not. What's happening? Why does it say you're overlapping? Or is it because you're too far away from... That could be... I don't know, I'm just gonna leave it. Where can we put these? I want to make sure that there's not gonna be like overcrowded. Maybe right here, fine. What is? I feel like maybe population. That will work. Kind of like a be aware of in as if working. No, I don't. As long as people aren't complaining about education being confusing. That's enough fun for one day. I don't even understand what that means. ATM is busy. Oh my gosh, yeah. I definitely agree with that. We definitely need more ATM. And we need some more garbages in here. Garbages in here. Some right outside. We also need some more. We have a lot of management to do since we did. I feel like this was a pretty big expansion. See, what else do we need to do? Let's take a look at our map. Then we just cameras and cards. Oh, and then of course I just like close up. Let's get surface covers that big section there. We can do one like not align you. And then oh, of course they're not in power. We have a lot of okay, we will need a power station out here. Let's just get it so we can get everything powered. And we can fix it later. We'll edit where it is. It's placed correctly. I wonder if it's just too far away from habitat. That could be. That work? Right there works. Have it there. So now if you're in the line for Street Box Coffee, unfortunately, won't hear about Black Bear. Which I guess is okay. Not really what is wanted, but when they lean into the table, they hear both. Have to do sit. That's fine. Okay, so that is that education. I do get more. I'm of jumping all over the place. Get some education boards out here. So this is a dead tree. Oh my gosh, it's snowing again in June? What's wrong? We need facilities. We can go ahead and get the board on this dead tree. That's the only reason we have this tree, for the education. I like how you're choosing to be way out here in the cold rather than in the nice warm building where you have a better view. That's all I gotta say. That, and then we can get a sticker. Rock. Good. So that should cover a lot of education for us. Let's double check that. Yes, education. That, yes. I like that. Get some more educated guests. And I do want to do some more boards right along rock wall. Let's go ahead and get those in. Ah! Like right here. With ecotourism. And exotic pet trade. And ozone light. Awesome. And people are reading it. That is lovely. Love to see. I think that is gonna really help out our education. Look at how educated guests are. They're really not that educated, and all the good educated guests leave. Fine. I wish we could like educate them better, like right when they come in, but unfortunately, we can't. Okay, let's look at our security. Cameras and guard. Cameras and guards. We're pretty covered. Perfect. I think we're good here without overdoing it. I hate that this one won't be able to see all the way down, because it should be, but fine. One will see this area. Okay, just think tickets are underpriced. Ooh, we'll take that, and we'll up you to $8. Perfect. Got another research. We should check on our enrichment. Oh, you are good. Perfect. Perfect. We must have had that from a different animal. Awesome. How is our little cub doing? Good. Perfect. Okay, we got the security. We need to now look at guest needs in terms of energy. So far, everyone seems pretty energized. Yeah, I don't see any yellow or red. That's good. Let's add some more benches. Yeah, we have some underneath the overpass there, but other than that, we don't have much out here. We do have these picnic tables, but we can get a couple out here as well. Go benches, benches, and benches. Be able to do two like so in between one. That should be plenty right there. I do want to add some benches right here in case maybe the kids want to go look at the animals, but the parents are like, no, I need to sit. So they're gonna sit while the kids go look. Not really how the game goes, but that's how I'm going to assume it will go. They're so close together. When they got some food right there. Oh, you're gonna go to your enrichment item. That is so cute. Okay. Perfect. What else do we have on the list to do? We have to look at staff. Primarily the staffing issues. Oh, the bins did get wiped out. Perfect. What are you doing? Oh, that's the coffee. That makes sense. Your education is at 24%. Let's take a look at our staff. What do we have? We have 4 caretakers. Let's train everyone up that we can. Get everyone level 3 because, or every level 5 because why not? I feel like level 5 staff is preferred. Energy low, which is fine. We do need to get a couple of vendors. I think when I was doing the time lapse, I noticed these shops were kind of empty. Let's go look at the water real quick. It does a little bit. It's just kind of like a general water effect, I think. It's cool though. It is still raining here, by the way. Oh, they're walking through each other. Okay. Back to it. So I think we'll have to address staff in a later episode, at a later time, which is fine. I'm so happy the tigers use this. You gonna use it now? No, you're not. I think they still prefer to walk underneath, but they will walk over top, which is awesome. Yeah, we do have the new staff entrance here. That's kind of like a big cliff, which we should come back and decorate a little bit. But that would mean that we could get the water here higher, because it was clipping earlier because of that staff entrance. Where's the baby? Oh, it's eating the food. Cute. Okay. We have a lot of money. Wow. You are good. Where are you at? You're en route to the Siberian tiger. Where are you gonna look at? I'm gonna look at baby. Hope your needs are all up. Yeah. Welfare's at 99%. Cleanliness is what is down right now, which is fine. Okay. I do want to add some marketing to get this all the way or up higher because we can afford it, and so I don't see why not. With finances and then marketing, we can get 3. Let's do family hour, auto renew, online, do viral videos, and then I don't really want to do a low impact. These are divisive appeal. I don't know what that means. Maybe let's go comedy show. Yearly marketing cost is $12.5. That's fine by me. Loans, which we don't need to take. This shops and facilities. I can't look at the graph. It's like too much going on. Last year we made 29,000. This year we're at 18,000. That's fine. I think we had a little bit more in animal food. Not as much as in donation. We did have more in shop income. But with shop income comes shop expenses. I don't... Oh, we did have some unhappy guests. I'm just glad it's not, like, really affecting us. Perfect. Pet research complete. Perfect, perfect. I want to look at ATMs. Oh, wait. I feel like there isn't. Guest buildings, and that's gonna show we have one. I think we only have 2 ATMs. Get more. Where is a good spot? Put one in here. Facilities, guest facilities. Yeah. Wait, we got 3. I don't want to be like loaded with ATMs. But then guests don't like have an excuse. Put one there. Right under that camera. That's like perfect. I think that is good for now. I mentioned in the time lapse was adding some greenery to rocks. Like mom. Oh, are you looking at the scenery? Oh great, I'll call it a day here. Why? You didn't get educated. The back. Should have brought an umbrella. We should maybe get some more info booths on inside of the park. Look at how much we're expanding. Look at that. I do want to do like all of this for. And as I mentioned earlier, I want to have this whole area basically this type of entrance. What are you doing? 80%? Good. That really good. Everyone. I wish you could see like what is making it most. We have some VIP guests. Go ahead and say hello to them. Perfect. Bears temperature. We did add more education. We added more security. We added benches. Staff issues. Kind of took a look at. And I guess the last thing to do in this episode would be to add some greenery in these rocks. Let's take a look. Continent Asia are in biome of taiga. Alpine small. I think that is like what we're gonna want to can really hide it. Here. Make it really go where like the rocks kind of intersect. Turn it a little. Be easier just like one whole height. Go back. This should add a lot to our zoo. Natural. I'm getting in the zone. This will make it look better too. A little. And here. Kind of like really relaxing. Especially with this music, man. Frontier really knows how to put some good music. I will give him that. How to communicate very well, but they have some awesome music, which I think is that. Oh, that actually adds a lot. Yeah, look at that. We have some animals. Oh no, you are stressed, and you're getting better. Definitely don't want them to be too stressed. Can we edit the barrier? Make it perfect. That should help a lot. I don't know where. Well, there's a lot of people up here, but I mean, they should feel like they're far enough away. What we can do is add. Is it not disturb signs? On this side is. And that should cover that whole area. Yeah, perfect. And now if people listen, get stressed. Let's take a look at and a couple more transport rides, or one more transport ride, and then all of the transport rides. Go ahead and get training. Not all of them can. We'll get the ones that can. And we will soon have to start. What's mate? Oh. Oh wow. You are beat up. I bet I bought him like that, and then he was taken straight to vet surgery. Stressful? No. Oh well, I can't get him every time. Your fertility is 50%. What is 7? Hopefully they'll get a baby soon. Next episode, we will work on getting a little house here. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed and are enjoying. Let me know all of your comments and feedback and everything down below. Love to hear anything and everything, whether it's positive, negative, anything helps. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!